is National Master Steve Colding, and we're going to talk about just a little game that I played at the Liberty Bell Open against expert Andrew Meyer. Okay, it's a nice little game, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I played e4. This is in the third round. I played e4. Expert Maya played c5, so we're in the Sicilian defense, and I countered with d4, which is my favorite, the Mora gambit against the Sicilians. So he took the first pawn, and then I played c3, hoping that he takes and bring out my knight, and I have a little development advantage. But he didn't do that. Alas and alack, he played g6, and now he declined my Smith-Morra, which a lot of people are doing nowadays. So c takes d4, d5. Okay, now it transposes into a Caro-Kann or maybe a Grunfeld. e4 takes d5, knight comes out, knight on b1 to c6, knight takes, bishop c4, and here's a little trap. If he plays d takes c5, will I play the move? If he plays d takes, knight on d takes c3, then I play the move queen b3, which attacks f7 and forces him to play e6. And when I take back with pawn takes c, bishop b2 takes c3, I am now ahead in development by 2 moves, and he has weaknesses, dark square weaknesses around his king, which would give me a very optimistic look in the game. But however, he didn't play that. He played the better move, which is knight to b6. I played my bishop to b3, which I like. There's other moves, but I like this one. And now he played bishop g7, which attacks my d pawn. I protected it with my knight. He castles, I castle, we're getting our pieces out, knight c6, and I expand in the center with d5, forcing his knight to a5, attacking my bishop, trying to get the 2 bishops. I played bishop g5. Other moves are bishop b3 and rook e1. Okay, he played bishop g4, which is pretty standard in this position. I played h2, h3, and he took, I took. Knight took on b3, a takes b3, and now he thought for a very long time. I think he was probably at the end of his preparation. But here at this point, was actually thinking about what would happen if he would take on c3 and try to win my d5 pawn. Well, let's look at it. Okay, if he plays bishop takes c3, I would play pawn takes c3, and he has 2 moves. Knight takes b6 isn't decent because just rook to d1 pins the knight, and the knight has nowhere to go, and I would win the knight. So that's pretty good. So he has to play queen takes d5, and when he plays queen takes d5, it may look a little strange, but I can take, and when he takes, I attack the knight. I'm attacking the knight, and it can go to either b4. Okay, b4, I would play bishop takes, forking the rook and the knight. The knight would go to c2. I'd attack the knight, and now the knight is attacked and the rook is attacked. The rook would move and attack my bishop. My bishop would attack the a7 square, and he'd have no choice but to play b6. And when he plays b6, I would take, and then take on c2, and I have every reason to win this game. A pawn up on the queen side is a very good game for me, and very miserable for him. So he couldn't do that. He couldn't do knight b4. But let's see what else he could do. He could do knight f6. Right? He could do knight to f6. So let's see. Queen takes d5. Queen takes d5, knight c2. Okay, he would play knight to f6. Okay, knight to f6, I would then play rook to e1, which attacks the e7 pawn, and trying to get to the 7th rank, a desirable. Rooks belong on the 7th rank. He'd protect it. I take then, and when he takes, rook takes, and now my rook comes to the 7th rank. I have every chance of winning this game, and again it would be a difficult game for black because I have 2 against 1 on the queen side, and his 4 against 3 on the king side is very much devalued because he has double pawns. So he couldn't do that. So he played the move d6, which is not the best move. He should have played knight to c8, okay, with the hope of playing knight to d6 at some point, okay, after he protects his e7 pawn. Okay, the next thing I did was play rook to e1, which attacks the pawn, getting the piece in the game. And now he played rook to e8, and now I played rook to a5. Very nice move, protecting the d5 pawn. Once again, is twice protected, so now bishop takes c3 makes no sense. And if he comes queen b4, I would play rook to b5. I'm also setting a trap here. Right now, let's see what he played. I'm also putting pressure and stopping the queenside rook from moving because the a pawn would hang in that situation. So what he did was play a6, hoping that now he could move the rook. But now I hit him with knight e4. And really, to tell you the truth, he's got reasonable moves. He's got queen d7, he's got queen c7, queen b8, maybe even, well, queen d8 is no good because of d6. But he has a reasonable chance to save the game. But now he played queen b4, which attacks both my rooks, thinking that they have to move. But he had missed a very simple move. See if you could see it. I'll give you a second. Well, the move that queen b4 loses the game because of, let's see, queen b4 loses the game because of queen b2. And now the queen is trapped. The queen has nowhere to go. And here my opponent resigned, because if queen d4, bishop c3 wins the queen. And so I hope you enjoyed this game. This was Steve Colding from Chess for Children, where we make children smarter. And happy chess to you. If you like us on Facebook, subscribe, go to our website, chessforchildren.com, and see you later.